Hello everyone, and welcome to the Palm Beach Report for Monday, July 2nd. As always, the Palm Beach Report is sponsored by StartWinningMoney.com. The highest rebates, free money giveaways, free expert selections, and free handicapping contests. StartWinningMoney.com, we want you to win. Okay, there's a couple of exciting things going on Monday. First of all, Palm Beach has implemented a $1 Pick 5 wager that will go on between races 10 and 14 on every card. The Pick 5 is forced out every Saturday afternoon and will be carried over every day until somebody selects all 5 runners. I think it's a great idea. I know Pick 5s have been all the raves at thoroughbred tracks the last few years, so I really hope this works out, and I encourage everyone to play. I put together a little $12 play for the Pick 5 today, and I'm going to go over every race with you. Hopefully we can make some money. Alright, I'm going to start off Monday's card with race 3. In race 3, I like the 6, Turbo Gabe. With Turbo Gabe, you have, this greyhound is just far superior to the others. It's such a weak field, and in his 3 races where he won twice and ran third once, if he runs back to any of those races, he should blow these dogs away. He's going to be a short price, but I definitely like the 6, Turbo Gabe. For second, I like the 1, Cals O'Connor. Cals O'Connor's from Broken at Dubuque, and although he only schooled 2 races there, Dubuque dogs in general are just, for years, have just been the most underrated dogs in the country. That's a very underrated, good track. And Cals O'Connor did win a schooling race from a 1-post at Palm Beach on a slow track. So I like a 6-1 exacta here. For third, I'll pick the 5, Magic Spine. He ran well last time. He ran a 30.51, ran second by a length. So race 3 will go with 6-1-5. Skipping ahead to race 4, this is my best bet of the day. I say this all the time on 3/16 races. This is a grade TB 3/16 race. And the 3/16 races, the 1, 2, 3 posts have a tremendous advantage over the others. And in this particular race, not only do I think you have pretty much the 3 best dogs in the race in the 1, 2, and 3 post, but you also have the 3, 4, and 5 who all like to run on the outside part of the track, who should create some space for the inside. So I just like a 1, 2, 3 Quinella box a lot here. It's not going to pay a lot of money, but I think it's a pretty strong bet. So I definitely like 1, 2, 3 in race 4. Race 8. I'm going to pick number 6, Oakland Athena. I have a little bit of a theory in this race. The 5, FF Nicholas, when he breaks, every time he runs, he breaks and just dives for the inside part of the track. These dogs are so important. If you can take note of, every track usually has a few of these dogs that run this way. Another one that runs at Palm Beach is Happy to Be Me. Every time he runs, he breaks, slashes the rail. And what happens a lot of times, he'll just spring the dogs outside of him. And even though the dogs outside may not be the best dogs in the race, they have so much room to rush up that they come in very frequently, and a lot of times they're very big prices. And that's kind of how I like this race. I'm going to take a chance with the 5, 6, 7, 8. My key dog would be the 6, Oakland Athena. She tries hard every time. She likes to run on the outside part of the track. She's got FF Nicholas diving for the rail. And she's just very consistent. I think she's a really good Quinella bet. So race 8, I would say 6 with 5, 7, 8. Now we're going to jump ahead to the Pick 5. Once again, it's a $1 base bet, and it begins in race 10. I'm really hoping that there's a big handle. I know several gamblers that are really looking forward to this, so I do think that this is going to be a big hit at Palm Beach, and I'm very glad that they implemented this wager. Race 10, I'm going to pick 2 dogs. Number 1, Turbo Denton, and number 7, Flying Sidhu. Although it's a tough race, Turbo Denton is a little bit of an inconsistent greyhound. As you can see on the page, he's got 2 wins from 1 posts. He's got the 2, AMF Boppin' By, who likes to run on the outside part of the track. So the 2 should give the 1 room to rush up the rail. And with the 7 has never won a Grade B race, but he also has the 5 and 6 braking and slashing for the rail. The 8's coming off a long layoff, so I don't think the 8's going to run, although on her best day she was a competitive dog at this level. So race 10, I'm going to just pick 2 dogs, 1 and 7, in the pick 5. Race 11, I like 2 dogs in this race also, the 7 and the 8, Craigie Velos and JS Pillow Talk. Craigie Velos, if you watch the replay of her last race, and this is why it's always so important to watch replays, it looks like she was 4th at the first turn. That's where she was at the first turn call. But she was actually on the lead and just was a nose from getting by, and she got bumped and knocked back to 4th place and ended up running 5th. But she was going to run 1st or 2nd last time for sure had she not gotten bumped at the first turn. So I like her today with the 8 JS Pillow Talk. I'm just going to go 2 deep in race 11, 7-8. On to race 12. Race 12, you have track hero, the 5, Riverview Stevie, who's probably the best dog at the track aside of Turbo Razor right now. Riverview Stevie's just an absolute monster. She's running better than she's ever run in her life. The only way to beat her, she doesn't always break that well. She does have a formidable foe with number 8, Flying Russian by, who's an outstanding greyhound in her own right, and she's very quick to the first turn. But, you know, to cut it down, I'm just going to pick the 5, Riverview Stevie, in this race. And, you know, take my chances that she can get the job done in race 12. Race 13, I thought this was the toughest race of the day. You could pretty much argue for any dog in this race. I selected 3 greyhounds for the pick 5 wager. The 2, Tempo Racamo, the 3, PWS Bewitched, and number 6, Canes Brett. You have all 3 of these dogs dropping from Grade B to Grade C. The 3 showed a little bit of sign of life last time. She had been running awful. On her best day, she was competitive at the Grade A level. But this really, I mean, you could literally pick any of these 8 dogs, and I think all of them have a chance. But to try to get through this leg, I'm just going to select 2, 3, and 6. Race 14, the final leg of the pick 5. I'm going to single the 6, TB Strummer. He was an outstanding Grade A dog when he was running well, and he just won his last race in Grade C. And although it was from an 8-post, which he loves the 8-post, I love dogs coming off wins, especially at Palm Beach. And I think in this race, you're dealing with a lot of dogs that really aren't running well. Centex Casino, his last 3 efforts were pretty weak, even though he's dropping from Grade A. And the same with number 8, Ads. I feel like TV Strummer almost, even though he has the 6-post, it's like he has the 8-post because he has 2 slow breakers outside of him. He's not a cinch for sure, but I do like the 6 this race, TB Strummer, and I will single him in the pick 5. So to go over it one last time, the pick 5 play that I came up with, which is a $12 play, is 1-7 with 7-8, with 5, with 2-3-6, with 6. And one last thing, we are doing a contest at StartWinningMoney.com where I'm going to select 5 greyhounds. I get 5 points for first place, 2 points for second place, and 1 point for third. If you email us 5 different greyhounds than the ones that I select, and you score higher than me, then we will deposit $20 into your phone account for free. So it's a really great deal. If you are a StartWinningMoney.com customer, you should definitely participate, and if you are not, you should sign up today at StartWinningMoney.com. These are the 5 greyhounds I'm going to select from Monday's card. Race 3, number 6, Turbo Gabe. Race 4, number 1, Kiowa Cash Car. Race 5, number 3, JS Toy Boat. Race 12, number 5, Riverview Stevie. And race 15, number 2, WW Now and Ever. So be sure to select 5 different greyhounds than that, and we will deposit $20 in your account if you score higher than me. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope everyone has a happy and safe 4th of July. And don't forget to sign up at StartWinningMoney.com. We want you to win. All right, let's go make some money and go hit that pick 5.